Anytime he gets the chance, he wants to fondle with my breast, he wants to play with my boards.
49-year-old Ava Atakpa has worked as a domestic worker for over 29 years. She experienced her worst nightmare a few years ago when her employer threatened to sack her if she refused his sexual advances. A situation she said was unbearable.
There was a day he came to the house in the afternoon. I was done cleaning. He just came and stood behind me and started playing with my boat. I said, I don't like what you are doing. Then I don't know where from this woman. She just entered the house. When she saw us, she said, hey, you are sleeping with my husband. I said everything. I begged her. I said everything. She sacked me from the house. And because there was no contract, I have to live like that without taking my salary for that month. And that house, I eat only in the evenings. I eat only in the evenings. But I have to starve myself. The small I'll get, I send it to my children. The women groups should help us. We should all come together and see the way forward. Government should help us. I am sure when they ratify this convention for us, things will work better for us.
For Sandra Ankra, who is a petty trader, she's constantly been harassed by the AMA task force. Her goods are sometimes seized and she goes home without any money. She sells to take care of her jobless husband and their 2 sons.
At times when we took the things to the market to sell, little time then they are coming. You have to take the things back. Even though they are doing that, we are paying tax. We are paying daily tax for the government. So we are pleading to the government that it should stop those Abaye people to be worrying us so that we can be selling and cater for. If you go to AMA and you go and report, they will tell you, you go. They will come to the market. That is all. They won't even come.
Country Director of ActionAid, Sumaila Abdul Rahman, wants governments to prioritize the issues of women in the informal sector.
I know one clear challenge has always been the threat. If you report, you lose your job. So what kind of mechanism can we put in place to ensure that any person who is abused in that sector can report the case and the case is taken up without necessarily losing your job? So those are some of the issues, and government needs to pay attention to that. And we as an organization, as ActionAid, what we are saying is that we are going to work with like-minded women's rights organizations and institutions, movements, to see how best we can get government to pay attention to gender-based violence in the informal sector.
This year, the 16 Days of Activism campaign is focused on sexual and economic exploitation of young urban women in informal workplaces.